Over on Kauai, residents on the North Shore remain cut off after a massive landslide on Kuhio Highway, and it's not expected to reopen for at least 4 more days. Joining us now with more on that and what's next is Elton Ushio with the Kauai Emergency Management Agency. Good morning to you again, Elton. Thanks for joining us.
Aloha and good morning.
Can you talk more about what's expected today? I know weather permitting, what's the plan on how to clear all that debris off the highway?
So again, I need to defer to our partners with the DOT state highways, but we have personnel on site, including their deputy director today, who's going there with our mayor this morning. They continue to assess the situation. They'll be doing some work, trimming some trees and laying some plastic on the slope. I'm also trying to monitor that hillside to make sure there's no threat of additional slides.
And residents are being warned of possible power outages?
So power outages are all a threat, particularly with a situation where it's not easy to get crews in there, can't get a line truck in there. So, you know, we are making plans for deployment of resources across, how we'll get things in there. Yesterday, they were able to address the blown transformer situation and restore power through our partners at the Kauai Island Utilities Co-op, or KIUC. And we're working on things to make sure, you know, we'll be able to put in the appropriate resources as needed.
Can you share more details about how you plan to share resources with residents who might need it?
So that's a multi-pronged strategy. We take a whole of government, whole community approach. That means coordinating with all levels of government, private sector, community-based partners. So we are reaching out and engaging the community-based nonprofit type organizations through our VOAD, volunteer organizations active in disasters. We're also working with our various county state partners, looking at how we can restore lifelines, supply chains, etc. in the area. Kind of following a lot of the playbook we had to develop with those historic flooding and landslide events in 2018.
Can you be more specific about the kind of help or the kind of resources that is in place right now for residents, those who are watching, those who have big concerns about being cut off for days?
So we're looking at food resources. We're looking at being able to assist with the transport and delivery of prescription medications. Of course, if we have to medically evacuate anyone, getting people in and out. We aren't able to address just the general public just yet. So it'll be more triage as situations develop and if there's a medical need or emergency need. I don't have a comprehensive list of all of the resources available right now, but we do have various community-based partners in the area, and you know, we will put that information out as the situation develops.
Now, Elton, as you said, there is a playbook. Kauai, no stranger to Mother Nature and this type of severe weather. What's your message to residents right now?
So our message to residents is to continue to keep tabs, maintain your awareness, be prepared. The threat of severe weather, flooding, flash flooding will continue at least through the night into tomorrow morning with the extension of the flash flood watch by our partners at the National Weather Service. For those out there on the North Shore and the isolated communities, we have a team of dedicated professionals working constantly, and efforts will be around the clock to try to address that situation and restore highway infrastructure and ensure public safety for both our responders and the public out there.
And is there a special hotline number or website that people can call if they have questions or if they need help?
So, of course, in an emergency, you should call 911. For general information, our KEMA office is staffed slightly extended hours. That's 808-241-1800.
All right, we'll have all this information on our website, KHON2.com. Elton Ushio with the Kauai Emergency Management Agency, thanks so much for joining us live once again this morning. Stay safe out there.
Thank you, and aloha.